know that God is at St. Thomas?
That's a tough question and an easy question. I think it's tough because in one area for me, you want to see something. You want to see some sort of vision or some sort of experience. But it's really easy to see when you need somebody to be there for you. And when I've had some personal issues, and when somebody comes up to you and says, you know, it's okay, or they're there to help you out, that really shows that God's working through the other people, through the outreach programs that the church does, because it isn't, and I've learned this a lot over life. It's not just about me, and I think sometimes that's an easy thing to fall into. But to see that other people are willing to give of themselves for people that they don't know, that changes a lot inside of me and other people. I think because it brings a whole different perspective to going to church and being there. It's something that I think is one of the other ways that you can see God, is when people are willing to help people they don't even know, and may never know.
Can you give me an example, like a specific example of a time that you saw that happen?
I think that probably the best example has been through some of the community dinner programs that I was able to go to a few of them in the past, and to see people put that much effort, and it's a lot of effort and time and work, and they may not, in some cases, know anyone who's there, or they may know a few people that have had to come a few times, but just to see people go out of their way and give up an evening, especially when they've worked all day, and we know that time is precious for everyone, and to say, it doesn't matter, I'm going to do something for somebody who I don't know, because I know it's the right thing to do, and it's what they need. That to me is pretty powerful, because it takes a strong power, a strong state of mind to give up that personal time for somebody else. And, I don't know, that was pretty powerful for me to see.
You're talking about the Berea community meals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are wonderful. So what is prayer like for you?
Prayer for me is, it's a time where, in a sense, I can ask a lot of those questions that I have. Sometimes prayer is in response to things I've seen or read that's going on in the world that makes me not understand why. And I find that there's a lot of that right now. And it's a chance to ask those questions. It's also for me a chance to just be thankful, because I've had a lot of good things happen to me. Sometimes it's easy to dwell in prayer on the negative. Why does this happen? Why does this happen? But it's also, I think, important for me to say thank you, because this may not have worked out the way I thought, but it did work out, and it worked out actually better than I could have hoped. And it's a chance to say thank you for all those blessings, because there's a lot more of the blessings than there are the negatives, even though that seems to be what everyone focuses on. And for me, that's a neat opportunity to just kind of quietly sit down and ask for guidance, and then be thankful.
Is there anything more that I didn't ask you that you think it's really important for people to know about St. Thomas?
I think that in general, it's really just important to know that this is a caring church, and that the people who are here really care about not just spreading the word of God through what they say and the lessons and the services, but if you come in and you need that support, that they're here for you, and in times in good times as well, because I think it's good to have. Everyone needs that support when times are bad, but I think it's almost equally good to have it when times are good, to share some good experiences and some blessings with, and build everyone up. And I think that the overall atmosphere is just one that is very open to those kinds of experiences.